Electronic warfare, it's kind of a messy field, honestly. And wireless body area networks, yeah, those are right in the thick of it. Basically, you're talking about a network of tiny sensors, either on or inside your body, all communicating wirelessly. Think Bluetooth, but way more sophisticated and potentially invasive. They're originally pitched for health monitoring, right? Like tracking vitals, delivering targeted meds, but the tech is dual use. If you can easily see how militaries could weaponize that for surveillance or even direct neural interface stuff. Biosensors, all right. So they're basically devices that detect the biological molecules. It's kind of like having a really, really sensitive nose, but for like proteins or DNA instead of smells. There's a huge range, though. Some are pretty simple, glucose monitors for diabetics, you know? But then you get into stuff that's wild, like sensors that can detect early stage cancer markers in your blood or even track your brain activity remotely. The cool part is how they work. It's often some sort of biological component, an enzyme, antibody, DNA combined with a transducer, which turns the biological reaction into an electrical signal. Then you can read that signal and get information. But honestly, the more I read about this stuff, the more I see the potential for things to get creepy. It's not just about health anymore, right? It's about data and control. The Internet of Things, or IoT, it's basically the idea of sticking sensors and computing power into everything. Your fridge, your thermostat, your toothbrush, all connected to the internet, all collecting and sharing data. Sounds convenient, but it's also kind of terrifying when you think about the scale of it. Like everything is watching everything else. Originally, the pitch was efficiency, right? Smart homes, smart cities, optimizing resource use. But then you layer on security concerns, privacy issues, and the potential for massive surveillance. It gets complicated quick. And it all relies on networks, wireless networks specifically, which, looping back to what we were talking about with wireless body area networks, it's all interconnected. Do you think it's a net positive, all this connectivity? Or are we just building a giant data panopticon? Okay, buckle up because this is where it gets really unsettling. So, the Internet of Bodies, IOB, is basically an extension of the IoT, but specifically focusing on devices implanted in or on the human body. We're talking pacemakers, neural implants, even smart contact lenses, all connected. And then you have the Internet of Behaviors, IOB, which is about collecting data on, well, your behavior. Everything from your online activity to your facial expressions to your purchasing habits. Then combining those data sets. It's not just about predicting what you might buy next, it's about influencing your choices, your emotions, potentially even your political views. It's not science fiction anymore either. Insurance companies already use behavioral data to adjust premiums, right? Employers are using it to monitor employee productivity a lot. Makes me wonder, is convenience really worth handing over that much control? What do you make of all that? It feels like a slippery slope.